My best to you. Are your skies all green? I hope they're blue.
What he did here was being done.
Let me sing my song.
Hello, yes, hello, hello, yes. Oh, yeah, there he is. Hello. Hello.
Let's forget the past. Let the past forever be the past. Here's my hand. I'll say once more, hello. Hello.
Get to get Joe Franklin on the phone, too.
You want to show with him, Joe?
Yes. Yep. I need another song after this, too. You have one in mind. Hello.
Randy, we got the Herbot Randy. Within 30 seconds, you're the best of that.
Hello again. Here's my best to you.
Joe Franklin's on 3, Herbot Randy on line 2.
Herboster, go right to Herboster on 2. No, forget it.
And they both can hear what you're
Herb Oscar Anderson. Hello. How are you?
Oh, yeah.
Good to. Yes, good.
I'll give it to Jim. He can send it.
It's Teddy Smith right here. How are you, Herb Oscar Anderson with
Joe
Bob
Franklin,
O'Brien, and of course Mr. Joe Franklin is along with us. What could be a better lineup than Joe Franklin and Herb Oscar Anderson?
Hey, is Joe there right now?
Yeah.
Well, you, Herb, what a pleasure. I am
How are you?
You realize how many years it's been?
How long has it been, gentlemen?
Herb, can I tell you something that I used to listen to you every single morning, and when I heard that gorgeous voice with that gorgeous theme song, I was in the mood to really start the day off with a happy smile.
Hey, Joe, do you realize how many years I was on your program? It was a long time ago, Joe.
And you got me one of my, when I talk about my golden dozen, Herb, I always mention you, and that's, you got to believe me, you're one of my real favorites.
Well, thanks, Joe. You're one of mine, too. We really kind of came over after Joe Franklin's happiness exchange. Remember that, Joe?
Yeah, Big Joe. He was Big Joe Rosenfeld. He was in the next building. People used to come into my office. They thought I might have been Big Joe. They gave me Big Joe. You know what? I took it.
You were
Good.
By the way, this is the Teddy Smith with Bob O'Brien, hour past hour, and present moment. I'm glad both of you gentlemen are right here, because it wouldn't be the same without you, Joe Franklin and Herb Oscar Anderson. You know that.
Well, thank you. You know, Joe, I was on your show back when ABC, when we had the big band show on ABC, and ABC was phasing out the network, and it was in a desperate attempt to do something with the live bands, and then we had the live band shows, and we were trying to get this. A lot of people don't realize this.
I recall that
40 with a live band.
I recall that vividly. You know something interesting? My first job in radio was choosing the records for Martin Block. Remember the Make Believe Ballroom?
Oh, as a matter of fact, I took over Martin's office when he left ABC, WABC. And Martin was the first time I was at ABC. Wow. Martin Block was there.
That's right.
I worked with Martin. And Martin used to drive around his what was it, a Bentley or something?
That's right.
And he used to have a saying, and he was having a lot of IRS problems, and he said, Herb, for my enemies, I wish one thing, if they make $1 million in 1 year. I guess he did back then, which was a lot.
He was the first millionaire disc jockey. He was my mentor. And when he died, I did a 5-hour tribute to him on WOR. And his technique, people forget, his technique was,
20 minutes
when he did a commercial, he wouldn't really do the commercial. He would just say, I feel sorry if you don't buy this fur coat, if you don't buy this pineapple juice, I pity you. He would do the commercials in reverse, you know. He would.
Let's make believe ballroom time.
Hey, gentlemen. Isn't it great to have a show like this where you can sort of reminisce about what you guys did back in those days and have it on the air?
We're going to connect you with a bunch of good restaurants here. I hope that some night that you and Bob O'Brien and Herb Oscar can join me. We'll have a real old
That would be wonderful, Joe.
Would that be?
I was thinking, I was watching the Tonys last night.
Right.
What happened to the sparkle when we were on the air there? What that show last night, the Tony show?
That show and
When that went on, that would have been all glitz and glamour and lights flashing and everything else, and it was just kind of, I don't know, it's a little tired to me.
In my mind, it went from blah to blah.
Yeah. What's happened? I mean, New York used to, man, whenever it did anything like that, it was the best always.
And you know what else? I mean, I'm in favor of everything mixed, every male partner thanked his male partner.
We have Joe Franklin. Well, it's Teddy Smith with Joe Franklin, Herb Oscar Anderson. And by the way, Joe Franklin and Herb Oscar Anderson, we have the amazing Mr. Tom Austin from the Royal Teens and also Mr. Tom Bialaglo from the Duprees. And I just wanted to welcome these gentlemen who are sitting right here in the studio tonight.
Turning on the radio right. By the way, tomorrow I'll be doing the Tokens. Remember the Tokens, the Lions?
Oh, the Lions. Oh, I love the Tokens. I know those guys up in Rockland County.
I'll be chatting with those. Herb, I love you. Let's be in touch, and God bless Bob and Teddy. Okay, kids?
Tom, stay on.
Stay on, Ray.
Stay on, Joe.
Stay on, Joe. Stay on. Don't move.
Give me Herb's number. I'll talk to him one day and then be healthy. I'm so proud to be part of this celebration. Okay, kids?
Hold on. Before you go, Joe, Tom Austin and Tom Bialaglo would like to say hello to you and go ahead.
To us, you're about the greatest living legend going on in this world.
Oh, you made my night.
Let me tell you.
Didn't you have the longest running show? 43 years. I'm in the Guinness Book of World Records. People always ask me what's the ingredient what's the secret of lasting so long with the business with the mortality rate is so staggering. You know what I say? The main ingredient is sincerity.
This is Tommy Bialaglo
And once you learn to fake
from the original Duprees.
once you learn to fake that, then you got it made.
Hey, Joe Franklin, Herb Oscar Anderson. We have Tommy Bialaglo from the Duprees right here. Hi, Tommy.
Hello there. Hello, Joe.
Just played them last week.
Oh, you did? Yeah, I remember when you had a show on when Joey Gonzana was on there one time.
That's right.
Right?
No, but down in Florida. I've got a little show down in Florida.
Oh, okay.
It's going on now. It's just an hour show in Vero Beach.
Well, this is the real deal. This is.
And we play a lot of the old songs.
Uh-huh.
And just played them last week.
Well, you gentlemen are just wonderful. I have a song by Herb Oscar Anderson. I want Joe Franklin and Tom and Tom Austin and Tom Bialaglo and all these great men, people out there in Radio Land to hear this wonderful song that Jim Petrecca has prepared for us right here on WPAT. Listen to this. This is a great song by Herb Oscar Anderson, Joe, on WPAT. Teddy Smith. Here we go. For Bob O'Brien.
Mr. Florida,
and everybody. Hold on,
Yes, those
don't go away.
wedding gowns. Teddy Smith with Herb Oscar Anderson, Joe Franklin. I want to dedicate this song to Jpetrecca, who, by the way, took pictures for the Teddy Smith book, The Power and Art of Living, on page 150. Thanks, Jpetrecca, and also Jim for being here. Jpetrecca, Bob O'Brien, The Power and Art of Living by Teddy Smith right here. And I'm glad Joe Franklin and Herb are right here because it's just terrific. You bring back all this wonderful nostalgia and memories, right, Joe and Herb?